guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I am back because I've moved schools. Before anyone who's not new to the channel asks, yeah, Kitty, haven't you moved schools like 4 times since you've had this channel? No, I've moved school 3 times. This will be my 4th. So I thought I broke a nail. I didn't. I just have really tiny pinkies. Yeah, I haven't done a school rant I haven't done a proper get ready with me school rant in a few months. I would say pushing a year, because I don't really do get ready with me anymore because I don't care about my skin. But next year is gonna be my year. I didn't fall into the winter depression I normally get this year, so I think that's a good sign. Also, I did these nails myself. You can tell. Before anyone says you can tell, I know. This is my first time doing them. I'm proud of them. I'm really hoping this video has clear audio because I have a microphone. I have a new setup. We've ditched this, so you know I've got a for anyone who's wondering, I have this desktop ring light that's 120 LEDs, 10 inches. So I can move this, but I'm not going to at the moment because the setup was hard to put up. I'm hoping I put it in the intro because the original video I took 6 minutes long. I'm going to quickly finish this sandwich, and then I'm going to show you guys my hair routine quick while I chat about school. So, cheese on toast. Shout out to Ollie for making that. If you are new to the channel, I'm going to recap why I've moved schools so many times in the shortest way I can, because yeah, I don't really want to I don't want to go into that, but I shall, because you know we need to. Also, this is really tight and I'm pretty sure it's breaking my wrist, so let me just quickly change that. Yeah, basically I have been to 3 schools now, and I just went into year 9. What? 2 schools in year 7. I did the whole of year 8, and I did start of year 9 at my old, like, my 3rd school. I'm gonna number them because it's way too long. Yeah, number 2 was not technically a school, like it was, but okay. Let's just quickly do a flashback. Editing Kitty here. I decided not to add the clips into the video after watching one of them because 1, I was really rude, and 2, basically I was just being really mean to them, and yeah, you don't really get to hear the story, so I'm just gonna give you guys a short explanation. I'm sorry. Also, the quality was so bad it would have ruined the entire video. But there is a playlist with all the old ones if you want to go watch. You know what? If I have any videos, and if I'm not lazy enough to do it, I'll pop like the links to I'll like pop some links to something on my other videos, or I'll just like insert some clips. If I insert some clips, you guys will not see me explaining the next part. Please insert some clips, Kitty. Please. Editing Kitty, insert the clips. Oh my god. If the clips were inserted, you guys won't see this. But basically, in short version, I got kicked out of my first school. They put me on a managed move. Then I got kicked out of that managed move, and then they sent me to this fuck ass hillbilly school. Yeah, that's an indent. When I say hillbilly, I don't mean, oh, you know, it's pretty bad. You know, it sucks. I mean, bro, there were drugs being sold. The teachers were swearing. The students were swearing. I've been called slurs I didn't even know existed. Death threats have been sent to me. I've had 4 people threaten to jump me. Someone has offered me an illegal substance. Someone has offered me multiple illegal substances. I've been petted like a dog, and I was the only black kid for the whole of year 9. Well, for a few months, because the only other 2, one went to the speckle part, the other speckle part, the less speckle, like the quiet part, and the other one moved schools because, you know, yes, the year 11 you go to college. I don't know if they went to college, but I know they're not the school. So I was the only coloured kid, and there were only 2 coloured teachers, and yeah, I don't know. Am I allowed to say coloured? I don't know what the terms are because I saw a video and the American people, they don't say coloured, but at school I get called coloured. So I personally don't like the word coloured, but I don't want to say like black because um I don't know if the other two kids were black. They like technically it's four of us. Yeah, there's wait, five of us. Then one left while I was in year 7. One's still there, but she's like light. Um, other one left in year 11. Other one's just like not in that part of the school, and I think that's me. Yeah. So as I explained, I'm in a school. For the record, the amount of comments and the amount of people like like little, oh, that doesn't surprise me, people make whenever I talk about my school, bro, the racists go crazy. Keep in mind, half the like, not even half, most of the school is white. Like white boys, and then a few white wannabe hood girls. Like I'm gonna get jumped. I know someone that one of my like old best friends has my YouTube channel. She might have unsubscribed to me. Shout out to Harriet. Other. Yeah, just gonna quickly cut to I use Nature's Spell Smoothing Leave-In Cream, and I put this leave-in detailing spray in my hair before I like braid it. Not normally. I normally do it before I go out, but I'm running out, so I need to do it for braiding this time because I just do. I think it's melting. Yeah, so not many black people in my school, and we had no Indians, no Somalians is not a word, right? It's Somali. Somalians isn't a word, right? I don't know. I watched so much YouTube, and people say so many words aren't the right words. But yeah, as I'm putting it, only so one black kid, one or two black kids, a few mixed race kids, a few, like there's 5 of us overall, and then the rest of the school's white. Then we had 3 coloured teachers. Is coloured the right term? I don't know. Okay, I have no clue. I personally gonna not say coloured anymore because I think it might be a bad word. But yeah, I'm gonna stop saying it, and I'm just gonna refer to them as like, yeah, people of. Okay, so it's not color. Color's the rude one. People of color's the correct one. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. Just saying. I actually am not up to date. I think I'm not up to date with the terms, but the terms change a lot because some people find it offensive, and then it becomes like grouply offensive. So I'm not really up to date on that stuff just because I'm in a mature, mostly white family, and I know a lot of racists. So like people use the words either way. Yeah. If I'm trying to do like an explanation on why I didn't like the school, it's really hard to explain, given the fact I don't think like how do you go into like detail about that? Because I've explained so many times on the channel like different things. Mother, you okay? I'm making a video. Yes, love you. So yeah, I just think it's a bit hard to go into detail when I've already went into detail so many times on the channel. So I'm gonna like pick out certain incidents throughout the years and just like roll with it because I'm gonna do like a overall explanation of why I didn't like the school. My room's so messy in the background, we're gonna ignore that. But it's just really hard to explain because there's not many reasons I can do why I did like the school. Once you like first start, it seems like a really good school, right? Obviously, it's a school for kids that it's like a alternative something vision. Yeah, I don't know. I just call it Specky School. Really offensive. No one's there has actually got like special needs, which I find weird. It's like a few kids have ADHD. Loads of kids have anger issues. Undiagnosed, by the way. They have self-proclaimed anger issues, and yeah, it's really. I got when I first got there in like my first meeting before I even joined, they asked me if I vote, smoke, or do any drugs because they have like things set in place for if you do. Crazy work. Yeah, the school had an entire vaping area, and before like the teachers will say that, oh no, it's just a spot, like blah blah blah. Yeah, no, they literally have a designated vaping area where you won't get fined, even though you're supposed to get fined anyways. Because why are teachers allowing kids to vape? Apparently their new head teacher fixed the school because he got rid of most of the like things put in place to make us feel less like prisoners. But in reality, half the kids are going to end up in jail. So, you know, I feel like they should get the prison experience before. This sounds like me just actually shaming people, but I actually am. Because if you guys were there, you would understand that these people are so rude and disrespectful to everyone around them. It's just, I did a few years there, and every time, bro, the school thought I was smart. Keep in mind, I'm like, if I went to a mainstream school, I would be considered really behind on everything because the school didn't teach me anything. Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah, the school did not teach me a single thing. I have to do work from home just to be like caught up on things that I should have been caught up in year 8. Don't smell that. You know how crazy that is? Like, do you actually understand how crazy that is? To not be what? I'm like missing half of my year 7 because after I was being expelled from my original school, I had to take months off while they, like, can you guys stop moaning? I'm in the middle of an important video. Who's being drop kicked down the stairs? Oh my god. So yeah, that's what happened. Wait, what? Now I don't even know what I'm talking about because I'm too busy thinking what they're doing. I think they're play fighting. I'm pretty sure. My mum and her boyfriend, by the way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that generally I do because I can hear them laughing and stuff. I'm assuming they're play fighting and just screaming as always. I love that. Yeah, the school sucked basically. I was going into detail about something and I've forgotten. Oh, that's from the range. Let me just spin back to the vaping area. So kids used to have to vape like outside on the road because you're not allowed to vape in a school, and they changed it because it was dangerous for the kids. Maybe you make them hand their vapes in like they originally were supposed to. Bring back the metal detectors and the sniffer dogs, and add all the extra doors back so kids stop, doing weird things. Can we open that? There you go, Stitchy. So yeah, like, why are we giving leniency to these children? As someone that was there, I did not like being locked in rooms. You can't leave. Like, I can leave site either. What? So I'm not gonna. I'm trying to. I know I've named the school before, but I'm not gonna name it in this video just because I just don't really want to give all this detail and then people be able to find out where it is. It's also really shameful for people to know I've been there. So like that. This sounds. I know this video is gonna sound really snobby, and that sounds really mean because obviously they're all troubled children, but at the same time, when you're being offered help and the way those people treat the teachers, it's just like I walk into that school, I'm just like, I'm literally with a bunch of degenerates. Except from the few of like the little year 8s and the year 7s, because to be honest, some of them that are there, they're not even there for like a good reason. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go into detail of what was happening when I was in year 7 and then what was happening when I was in year 8. Because I did a whole year of year 8 there. Year 7 was pretty good. I joined at the very end of year 7, so like I had like a week. I just thought, yeah, year 7 was decent because I did the trip because I was like, I just joined. You know what I mean? I did like all the all the reward trips.
Sorry,
without
please don't put stuff on Ruben's bed.
What did I put? Sorry. Lucky. She's shaming me for putting my stuff on my sister's bed. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I shouldn't be putting my stuff up there because it could get damaged, or I could just leave it there by accident and she could come home and start making a mess of her stuff when it could easily be on my ladder. But for anyone says I'm chopped, I actually know. I actually just don't care. Yeah, so year 7, pretty good. All the teachers, once you get to know the teachers, they're really nice. Except so we had this thing called active. Crazy work. Oh my god. I'll go into active in a second. Basically, I would do 3 lessons a day. My school started at 9 and it ended at like 2:30. Hello. Oh, why did I forget about those? Guys, I'm gonna move to a seat and then I'll go as I can. I'm so swag. I'm gonna sit in my sister's seat because I'm so chill. Yeah, we did. Our school ended at 2:30 and we split up at 11:30. So our lessons were like 50 minutes long. Yeah, so I'm getting up. Keep in mind, I had to get on a bus and a train to get to the school. Bus, train, walk to the school, do 3 lessons with teachers that don't even want to be teaching. Bro, I'm not going to name names because I loved my tutor, but respectfully, if you're giving the kids the option not to learn and then, like, what? I'll go into some. Yeah, when I get to year 8, I'll give you a video. It's a bit crazy. And yeah, when I first got there, it seemed really fun. You know, I can basically leave lesson whenever I want. I could sit on my phone in lessons. I could do all this stuff. But in reality, if I wanted to go back to a mainstream school now, which I physically couldn't, after spending that much time there, I don't think I could physically go back to a mainstream school because one, I'm so behind on everything. 2, I just think I've spent so much time being able to. I have 5 minutes. I can go. I don't normally. Okay, let me slow down. I don't normally take my 5-minute breaks, but I can have a 5-minute break between lessons. Like what in lesson whenever I want, and yeah. So like I was used to being able to leave for 5 minutes. I was used to being able to go on my phone whenever I want, read, leave lessons, walk around, wonder, scream, shout. You know what I mean? Like I was used to being. I had so much leniency. If I went back to mainstream school, I'd just be getting so many detentions. I'd be getting so many detentions. It wasn't even funny. Yeah, I don't think that school's actually preparing anyone for going back to mainstream school because yeah, they're just I don't know how to explain it. You go there, they do all this stuff for you. They try to help. They try to help you. They give you these rules. They be so much leniency. The teachers are pretty nice, but like they're more your friends than your teachers. They're not even teaching you. So it's like I'm going to school to chat to my teachers, who chat shit about other students, by the way. Bro, the amount of times I've sat down with a teacher in a room by myself and they've just started chatting shit about the other students. I'm just like, yeah, you think I'm intelligent? Thank you, thank you. I was mute. No, that's the wrong word. That's the complete wrong word. I'm so sorry. I was not mute because that's you can't choose to be mute. That's what I don't like the word selective mutism because it's not selective. You can't choose it. Yeah, but I was not mute. I was completely silent. That's what I was trying. I was trying to say. I was completely silent for the first like 3 weeks I was there. Then I got this like they put me in a class of all boys by the way when I first joined after knowing I had like I don't like men like well yeah like that but like, I don't fuck with men. I like they make me stressed, they make me scared. I do not like them at all. And they were just calling me very mean words. SLUT. See you next Tuesday. House, but like with a W at the start. You know, if you get the GIF, you get the GIF. Yeah, they were just really mean to me. And they made fun of me because I was reading and I was knitting. And I was knitting once, and someone would come up to me and tore my wool, and they'd pick up my knitting needles and do that with them. And I'd just sit there like, there goes 3 years of progress. Okay, get out my face. The first time I went there, we did manhunt. First ever day of doing a full day. We did manhunt. I lost my shoe in like a ditch. And some kid went off and got high, so we couldn't do manhunt again. But manhunt was like my favourite thing to do. I only did it once. I'm scared I'm gonna break the mic because I keep dropping it, and it's like it's camera mounted, so I've got it leaned on my phone because my camera doesn't have a memory card in. But I need to move this as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's camera mounted. That's why I'm scared I'm gonna break it. And yeah, I'm blabbering on. I should put this on Willow's side though. Yeah. So year 7, the end of year 7, kind of sucked for me. I was in a really bad mental place from about the start of year 7 to like early year 8. Yeah, I would. I wouldn't say. I would say like midway through year 8, maybe end of year 8. I kind of got. Yeah, I would say year 7 and year 8 not good years for me. Year 9 so far being so good to me.
I need to fix the camera angles, guys. I need to fix the camera angles. I got really into, what's the word? Politics in, I'd say late year 7, because that's when I kind of became self-aware. Like, I knew racism was a thing, but like when I got to like my school, I kind of just learned how big of a deal it was. You know what I mean? Because sure, people won't openly call me the M-word, but like people at the school say the M-word very freely. Also, what I've heard from literally everyone. But I wouldn't say it's the best school for anyone, literally anyone. I don't think the kids there should even be in an education if they're gonna act like that. That sounds really mean because I know you would like have a right to education, and I'm gonna keep saying I know it sounds mean because I know it sounds mean, but at the same time, they're actual degenerates. They need to be in like the youth prison programs with the way they act, with the things they say in front of teachers, with the things they be admitting to be doing. Everyone's vaping constantly, smoking joints, smoking cigarettes, because I can't say the other one on here despite being British. It's like, the other one though, you know how a British cigarette, people say that to the slur that it sounds like, very often at that school. And as a young pansexual girl, it really is hard. Like, it's really hard on you to just hear people saying slurs and the teacher's just like going along with it. I was getting bullied by a teacher when I first joined. He used to make fun of my hair all the time. Keep my black man. Why are you making fun of a girl's hair? Like, why are you making fun of a fellow, whatever that word means, hair? Like, what did I actually do to you for you to hate me this much? Generally, though, like, he was so mean to me, and I've put in so many reports because he was just constantly bullying me. Like, I was crying. I was scared to get on active. The active teachers were all really rude. Really rude, actually. They're just mean. They think they're like superior. They get paid to run around. Half of them are. I wouldn't say morbidly obese, but I think they are. Like, legally, they not legally. They probably be classified as that. Like, a few of them. They're all friends. They're all really mean. And it sounds like, oh, it's teenage emotions, y'all. Like, they would hike you, like, shout at you for breathing. Like, we get phone warnings, right? If you get free phone free, oh, that's cool, too much. If you get 3 phone warnings in a day, they'll take your phone. But no one would. I don't think I've had my phone out every single lesson once, and they don't even like bring you up on it. And there's no rule against wearing headphones in lessons, so I did that. But I'd like kept my head no music playing, and the teacher didn't say anything. Didn't even give me my work. I was just kind of sat there like, hello, hello. Why are you ignoring me, Mr. Teacher, sir? Mr. Teacher, can you let me in? I got made fun of my music takes by teachers because I put Rio Romero. They're this like amazing piano person, and they like sing, and their music. Oh my gosh, Rio Romero, Tom Lehrer. I want a piano so badly. They've got they're so amazing. All of them are just so. It really like really nice. I'm gonna put that in my school bag. That's really nice. This is a Christmas kit, by the way. And it's just like, why are you making fun of a kid for their music taste? The what I had to listen to on that bus is sickening. Actually sickening behaviour from children. It was sickening behaviour, like, anyways. But the way they acted and the way they looked, not the way they looked, sorry, that came out wrong. The way they talked. It was just rude. It was just really rude. And I'm not gonna lie, I've commented on their appearances a few times to them because we go to like another school to do these like things, like activities on active, because if it's not summer, we're going out to like venues Sounds fun. It's not. I'm hanging out with a bunch of wannabe roadmen who think they run the streets when they literally are not on the streets. There's a kid there who goes around punching walls and screaming all day and then gets picked up by his mother from the train station. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. You have a loving... I'm not going to say the other one because it's not my business to share. I say as I share everyone's business. But you have a loving mother that takes time out of her day to come pick you up from the train station and you're talking like that. Keep in mind, I've been at school with this dude for like the last bajillion years, sadly. He was the most little wannabe teacher's pet since I knew him from like primary school. And he's just suddenly like, yeah, I'm actually for the streets, guys. I don't give a shit. Why are you trying to clock my tea? Get away from me. Moisturizer cream, face, body, hands. Indulging in body lotion. Body lotion? I've never had body lotion before because I've got eczema, so I want to see what it would do. Let me do this on my hands just to start us off with to see if I have it. Oh, that's a bit much. If I have a reaction, I say as I pour the entire thing on my hand. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to put that on my face too, but just because like that shit. Face, body, hands. Oh, so I could do it on my body, but that one's like an actual body cream. That's cool. Yeah, and it's like, some girl there. Like, I wish I could put the fight clips. It's a pimple patch. It's a preppy pimple patch that says hello on. Can I get it off, please? Yeah, a girl I knew there. Guys, ignore that. She called my little brother the N-word, and I told someone because why wouldn't I tell someone? Like someone asked me, and I was like, yeah. And she didn't get jumped, but then she got jumped for a different reason because I don't know. People just don't like her. She's just rude, and her family's skanky. Do you think she runs the area I live in? Like I live in a village, guys, but like it's like not a village at the same time. It's just called a village. Yeah, and it really pisses me off because you don't run anything. Your mum's literally a police informant. And the worst thing is, she's not even a slick one because how are you selling out of your door and then the police not giving a crap, but then you're telling them things and suddenly they know and they're busting your friends, but not you. Like, yeah, it just confuses me. And she thinks because she knows so many people that it's a flex. Like, I can't believe I never got like actually attacked at that school. I was running my mouth like there was no tomorrow. Because I think I realised once I hit like just as I hit United, I was just like, yeah, I actually don't need to be nice to them because they're not gonna do anything. They're scared. That sounds mean, but I'll explain. I'll go into some detail with this current like ongoing situation in a second. But I need to do my year 8 recap quick. Okay, that looks blended in. I think my eye bags are so pretty. I love eye bags so much. Also, I got this pierced at school. In my Vaseline. Yeah. So let me just go into some detail about what was actually going on at that school. Like when I was in year 8. Year 8 sucked because I was there for the entire school year, and I just hated it there. I just realised I'm stuck with like the scum of society. And that sounds mean, I know it does. And I'm not like gonna take it back because they kinda were. Like the racist jokes I would get and the homophobic and the transphobic. Oh my gosh. They could not stop mentioning trans people. Oh, it would actually grind my bones. Because at this point, we don't even have one trans person at our school. Actually we do, we have a teacher. She's the best. I love her so much. I didn't even get to say bye to her before I left. Love that teacher so much. But they were talking about this way before that teacher joined. Way before that teacher joined. Why is every word I hear out of your mouth a slur? I walked up to one of them once and was like, you do realise that is as bad as saying the M word? They're like, no, it's not. I was like, you're saying a slur? That, do you know what a slur is? I literally crouched down to this little freak's eye. I was like, do you know what a slur is? Do you know you're not allowed to be saying that? He was like, yeah, man, I know that I'm not allowed to be saying that, but I can still. I was like, get out my face before I strangle you. Get away from me! Like, what do you mean? They always had their hands down their pants and they were sagging. And I was like, you guys do realise that is like actual like, it doesn't make you look cool. They're all homophobic, yet they have got their sagging, which I don't know if they've ever like. I don't know if they know what that means. I felt bad for them. I had to educate a few of them, and they still kept doing it. I was like, okay, so you do want it up there. Okay, good for you. Good for you. The internalized homophobia. There was a kid who would say he was homophobic openly, transphobic slurs all the time. I wanted to attack him so many times, and every time I calm myself down, and I regret it every day. Regret it every day. I've been regretting it since the day I left that school. Because I should have just actually sucker punched him. Like, I should have just, bow. Like, what? Why were you near me talking about that? Like, it made me, I just sat there like, okay, I'm stuck with these losers. Yeah. And all the teachers said I should be back at mainstream. I was like, they would kick me out so fast, it's not even funny. Just because if I look good compared to them, you know it's a bad school. If I look good compared to them, you know it's a bad school. Like, respectfully, I would classify myself as like just above the school society because at the way I'm going, I'm probably not going to contribute much to the world. Well, I'm going to do a lot of protesting when I'm older. I've already planned it out. I'm going to make a difference, but I don't know. I've got such a wide things I want to do to change the world, and I've not got that much time on this planet to do that. But I know I'm going to make a difference. Not through YouTube. I think YouTube. I guess YouTube's like a hobby for me because I don't really have friends. I blocked all my friends' guys when I left. But like, I ain't got anyone to talk to. All my cousins have broken their phones. My younger does not text me. Like, I ain't got no friends. So I kind of feel like YouTube's just like my thing. YouTube's just one thing I can have to myself that I can like do what I want on, and I don't have to do with my family members saying, oh, because I don't do any competitive sports. Knitting, sewing, kind of crochet, drawing, YouTube, gaming. I do a lot. Face paint, piercings. Yeah, when I do a lot, y'all. But like none of it's competitive. And if you're not doing a competitive sport in my family, you're basically a failure. Like I should really be steaming my face right now. Okay, so I know I'm in the corner of my room right now, but like we don't have we don't have any mini plugs for our disposal, guys. And I had to unplug my lamp just to get over here. My brother got me these for Christmas. 100% pure oil blends. Breathe in the goodness of peppermint. These essential oil blends are 100% natural, vegan, and contains no toxins, synthetic fragrances, parabens, or dyes. Okay. Breathe it in. Happy and healthy and good mood. And then lavender. I don't think I'm going to like the smell of that one. I'm going to use the breathe it in just because I will be breathing it in. I should probably be heating this while I'm doing this. Okay, well, it's kind of broken, but we're going to ignore that. Also, I need it clean, so I'm going to have to go ask my mummy dearest for that. I agreed to get my brother like a game for Christmas or something. I don't know, I have to wait until I get paid, but I'm just going to grab him something, whatever he wants, for his little like PlayStation, whatever, you know what I mean? Because, yeah. I got my cousin stuff. Next year, I'm hoping I've got a really good idea for my mum's birthday and Mother's Day because I didn't get her anything this year, which is kind of upsetting for me. But like, yeah, obviously, sometimes money doesn't go the way you want it to, and sometimes it's just not doable. Oh, that is cool. Just to breathe it in, yeah. But yeah, so I'm not that worried about everything. Let me see if I've got any. Can I turn the brightness up of this? Let's put the warm tone on because it's getting late outside and it's getting all cozy. I am here, guys. I'm just like speaking into the mic next to you guys. I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm hoping you can hear me. Cause I want to smell it and see what it tastes like. Oh, that is nice.
It's strong smelling, but it's nice. And I like how it's 100% pure. I actually recommend this. I'm not sponsored or anything, but it's made in India as well. That's pretty cool. It does not taste good. I just want it open, please. Don't make me put my mouth on it again. Can I drop it out like that? Yes, I can. Okay, a few drops. That's it. It's been dropping into my mouth and I didn't realise it. Okay, can I just like put it away, please? I'm probably gonna speed up the next part of me steaming my face just because obviously this is it's just not the content. Oh shit. It's starting to foam. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is starting to foam up. I can't put it on. I'm fucking gonna crash out. Please, please, please. Please. Just let me do it. Okay. I'm missing all the cool steam. It's gonna burn my face now. Okay. This part will probably be sped up, hopefully. I burn my eyes. I'm gonna close. Can't breathe. I forgot I added too much fragrance oil. I'm going to the visible hole. Yes. Please, 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 please. No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. I'll give it another month. Do not use that on your face. I just think I breathe in so many chemicals. I think my lungs might be damaged. Is that how vaping is? They're still in my mouth. It was also burning my eyes and bubbling the water really badly and spitting it up at me. So don't put any of that in your face. I feel like it should come with a warning that says please don't put near your face, but we're gonna ignore that. I think I did mostly my year 8 recap. Oh, yeah. Let me quickly go. I got into 3 physical altercations during year 8, all 3 of which I initiated with people that I don't even like care about. The second boy deserved both times he got it, but first boy didn't deserve it. There had been something going on in my personal life before, the day before, like the night before, and I kind of just wanted to hit something, and I felt really bad. And he's actually at the new school I'm going to. I feel awkward as fuck. He was hiding last time. Like, I had to review the score, and he was hiding from me. And like, I felt so bad. It was like, why are you hiding from me, broski? Not that scary, I say. Yeah, I did some crazy shit to attack him. It was. I'm not gonna go into detail like that. I have flaws. We know this. I'll go because I just don't like. I don't like. I feel bad for what I did to the first boy, so I don't want to then spread that around for him. I'd rather spread around the second boys. First time he called me a freak after like egging me on. I think it was like his first or second day. He was a year younger than me. I'll go into that in a second.
yeah, this is all year 8. I've got a few more things to talk about in year 8 that like I really stick out to me, but other than that, not really. So he had been egging me on for basically weeks. Like when I say weeks, I mean he was just yapping and yapping and running his mouth, and I think I said something. Is this squeezy? Is squeezy? Forehead reveal question mark? No, this isn't. Bro, my hair looks way nicer when it's up. You know what I mean? Like, my forehead looks giant when I'm just doing that. We're gonna ignore it though, because I don't want to look pretty on my channel. I used to sit like this normally. Yeah. So he had been egging me on all week, yapping, yapping, yapping. Basically just running his mouth as if he owned shit. He was like, I've got an older brother, he's 18. I was like, I actually don't care. Like, he used to come here. I was like, oh my gosh. Is your 18-year-old brother gonna come beat me up? That's kind of sad. He's gonna come beat up a 12-year-old girl. Oh, baby, you can't fight yourself. Oh my gosh, bye-bye. First time, yeah, he called me a freak and then stormed out of the classroom. So I chased after him. I chased after him and then I think I dragged him to the floor. I don't remember, like, bro, I blacked out during that. It was bad. It was really bad. Yeah, I don't even remember what happened. I just know he called me a freak and like flipped out, and then I remember crying in my tutor's office, telling her that I wanted to hug my mum because I was scared of myself. To be honest, I wasn't really scared of him. I knew he wasn't gonna do it. And then he started running his mouth as the teachers behind him. So I jumped, like, before I went into the office. I had to jump at him because he was stood outside the office running his mouth. And I went out and I was just like, mate, come here, running my mouth basically back. So I attacked him. I didn't get to him that time though. He deserved it. Second time, I don't know. It wasn't even him. One of the new kids in my class said she was gonna threaten to tell the teachers that one of the teachers SA'd her. Can I say that on YouTube? Yeah, she's threatened to like lie about that when it didn't happen because we were all in the classroom. She's like, oh yeah, shouldn't let me have my phone. I'll tell everyone you touched me or whatever. So then the boy got mad about that and started screaming, and I told him to shut up, and he didn't. And he started running his mouth to me. So he left the classroom once again because he loved the same classroom, by the way, both times. He ran like down, and as he was leaving, I saw my tutor. She was here both sides, and I screamed, "Open! Keep the door open!" Bad idea. I don't know what she actually did. Yeah. As I got out, I stood. We have this thing next to the door, like this wooden thing. I got onto it, and I grabbed him by his head and started like basically just like trying to drag him to the floor. And then I got like physically held back by this girl, one of my elders. I actually love her. She's such a sweetheart. She's like the only person at that school that I think is decent. Um, she's like the best. Basically, yeah, love her. So she was just like, I'm not gonna repeat what she said because that. She was like, she was just shouting "be a baddie" and like holding me back. I was like, no, crashing out. And then my teacher tried to hold me back, and eventually they dragged me away from him. And I don't know. I flipped. Like, I didn't black out that time. I was like mostly conscious. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I knew no no. I knew what I was doing, but like I afterwards I like snapped out of it really weirdly, and I started I was like, no, I'm fine, I'm fine. I was like shaking while saying that. I was like, no, I just want to go back to lesson. I just want to go back to lesson. And yeah, I think he was shook. He was shook about me from the rest of that day on. Don't know why I was in shook with us. Yeah, there was also that time an elder came up to me and started like threatening me. I was like, oh, you're bullying someone to start up. I was like, I don't actually care. Because I wasn't bullying him. I don't think. I don't even think I was friends with him. I think he was in my class for like a week. And then he got bullied away by the other kid. And I was like not stopping it, which made me a bully too. And I was just like, bro, I don't care. Some people are like, it's not my friend, not my drama. Why am I standing up for your friend, mate? Yeah, that really pissed me off. Yeah. With the like whole younger and elder thing, it's like, yeah, it was weird because you're not allowed to hit a younger, and you're not, but like it doesn't really matter if you like if a elder hits a younger, they don't really give a shit. But if they give a shit, but if a younger hits an elder, it doesn't really matter. And the kid I attacked was younger than me, but only by a year, so it didn't really count as a younger because we were so close in age and we were like size wise, like because 2 year 7s form, one of the year 7s was like my taller than me, and the other one was like up to my hips. So like obviously you can't fight someone smaller. It was weird. Like they had prison rules in this place. So yeah, I'm just like living my life. Also, everyone kept trying to hotbox the bathrooms. I've learned so many new drug terms while I was there. They made fun of me once because I didn't know what like if you inject or sniff heroin, and I was like, that's not even a thing you should be making fun of me about. Like, how? Like, bro. Year 7 girl you're making fun of, by the way. I was a girl in year 7, I think. I was like on the brink of not knowing like what my gender was because I don't really believe in gender. So I refer to myself as a girl or a boy, and I use whatever. I prefer they them pronouns when people are referring to me, but I refer to myself as she, he, they. Like I just mostly she when I'm recording because it's easier to like not confuse people. But I refer to myself here off recording a lot. I also refer to myself as Kitty by accident sometimes. I can't see in my right eye, so we're just like trying to live. We're just trying to get through this because this process is burning. I just want to use all of it. I just want to use all of it because I don't want to waste any. I don't know if I'm supposed to wash this off or not. Yeah, so that all happened. Oh, this isn't even. So we had this girl in my class, and she literally admitted to one of the teachers that she was on the horse tranquilizer drug. I don't know if I can say the actual name on here. Being demonetized. Yeah, that one. And they didn't safeguard her, and I said once that I didn't eat breakfast, and they safeguarded me and said that I said that I didn't have food in the house. I was like, I have food in the house, I just don't like eating breakfast because every time I come here, you guys make me want to throw up. And then they got offended. And I was like, I don't give a shit. We also had a dog on site, which was weird because the head teacher was just allowed to bring his dog in. And I personally think that's really like you shouldn't be allowed to bring. Like I love animals, but you shouldn't be allowed to bring a dog onto site and just keep it in your room all day. I don't care if it's a puppy. Don't get a dog then if you're working. Because what if someone has a dog allergy? Like I don't have a dog allergy, but I'm allergic to like dog saliva. I'm not allergic to. I don't know how to explain it. My skin flares up and I have a really bad reaction to dog saliva. So the dog would lick me, and then 5 minutes later, my skin would be bright red, and I'd be itching at it all day. And it's just like, yeah, face scrubs. I was just like, I don't think you should be allowed that dog, bro. Wait, face scrub? Is that a makeup brush cleaner? Question mark? No. Just face scrubbers. Okay. So yeah, that would really piss me off. I was in this class once, and this girl kept like shouting the homophobic slur at me. I wish I was lying. She was just repeating it over and over again and laughing about it when the teacher told her not to. Yeah, but the teacher told her not to once and pretended like it wasn't that big of a deal. And yeah, I told her it was on site after that because like I had to take myself away from the situation not to attack on site. And then she moved schools, so I never got to fight her. If I ever saw her in public, the way I would actually like I'd continue that beef. I don't care. She was also year 7 for some reason. When I was in year 8, I was in so many classes. I was only in class with year 7. There was also a Valentine's thing with the dude I attacked the first time gave me a card. And he didn't have a phone, so I gave him my number back in the card, gave him the card back, and he just couldn't call me. I was just like, oh my gosh, bro. That was right before the 6 week holiday too. And I just decided I was gonna not date because I had like a year 11 ask me out a few while ago. And I was like, yeah, girl, I love you, but like I'm not dating right now. My mental health has just gotten good, and I can't afford to do a relationship right now. You know, it sounds really mean, but like generally, I can't do the whole dating thing. I'm gonna wash this off, I think, at some point. I need to read. Do I wash it off? So it says, even for 10 to 15 minutes and then wipe off with a cosmetic tissue. I think I've like smudged it all in. Let me just. It says avoid eyes and mouth, but I don't really get that. Fix my eyebrows. I don't go to my school with my eyebrows. I've blocked on everything because I don't want to be associated with them. Generally, don't want to be associated with them. So, some of my fights. I got into a few arguments with teachers, but I can't really remember those word for word. Oh, there was a time that, like, I told, the girl, when I was at year 7, I told a girl, and this was year 8, when I told everyone that she had called my little brother the M word, and he didn't. So, Cyrus didn't hear, but I heard her say it, and, yeah, I was just, like, mad. And I'm lucky my brother didn't hear it, because that would really have hurt his feelings, because he's a softy little bitch. But, yeah. So I had a teacher walk up to me, white teacher, pull me aside and say, why have you been going around telling everyone that I've been saying the M word? And instead of saying the M word, she said the M word. So you know how I'm saying the M word? She didn't blur it. She just said name. So I'm saying that like, you can't say that. She's like, yes, I can. Oh my gosh, pissing me off. So yeah, that happened. Oh, my bro. Who's in my room? Cat? Stitchy? No. Okay. This is irritating my flash. So I don't cut up. There we go. Cut. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, kinda sucked. The school sucks, the teachers suck, they're rude, they're disrespectful, they run their mouths. A teacher got jumped the other day, the one that said the M word actually got jumped. So that's that. Like half the entire active staff quit over like from the transfer to year 8 to year 9. Everyone quit. We had so many teachers leave. It's not even funny. We came back like we had 5 original teachers. Then we had one of our teachers got fired because he was allegedly not seeing one of the kids. But like, to be honest, I believed it for a while. But then I was like, that year 11 is a prone liar. So I don't know. At the same time, I've got a picture of the teacher strangling himself, and he kept 6 of the same vape in his bag to sell to the kids. So I don't know if he's a nonce, but I know he's a really bad person. One of our teachers broke up, and then they quit, and we only found out after she quit that she'd broken up with her boyfriend who also worked at the school. And then I was like, so he basically shamed her out of the school when he should have left. And then that teacher got really upset because he was like, it's mutual. I was just like, and his mum worked at the school, so respectfully, I don't think I'm gonna work at a school where my ex-boyfriend and his mum work. Like, yeah, good for that teacher. I love her. I'm trying to go into like detail, but I don't know how to like go over it because like there's so much bad stuff I can't say on YouTube that have happened there. And I wish I could. Oh, we've got a woman beater at the school, like a full-on child woman beater. He's had 3 girlfriends at the school, and all of them broke up with him and said that he had been abusing them. And one of the girls came in with a broken leg and said he did it. And you figure it's like 3 girls who don't know each other because they all left the school at different times and all joined at different times, all saying you were abusing them, and somehow what my best friend didn't believe it. Also, while I was being something in my home life, my best friend knew and she would make jokes about it, and it was really depressing. So, like, that's upsetting. I'm leaving this to melt, by the way. This is melting into my face. I don't know. I've got like 1 or 2. I've got 2 more stories to tell, and then I'll give an overall summary of the school. And then I think we'll be done because I need to sew something. I need to finish my bread on toast, my cheese on toast. I need to pack away all my stuff. I need to play Adopt Me because I need to grind. And then yeah, just need to be living that life and partying. Number 1 story. One of the dude I was telling you earlier that was really transphobic and homophobic and basically a racist because he hated the Muslim teacher, and his mum literally was calling her like disrespectful words to her over the phone, which is crazy because it's a Muslim teacher, and it's like, why? Like, she can't even speak proper English. She literally does. Because I've had full-on conversations with her. She has an accent, but like, she's not like, she speaks better English than he does. And at first, it's just like, what? She literally speaks English. I was so confused when people are learning English. It's like, they're just talking with an accent. You do realise we have accents too, guys. You do realise just because we're British and we live in Britain doesn't mean we don't have a fucking accent, mate. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know what he's yapping about. I should chuck water all over him, mate. Yeah, I am British. I just don't speak like that because I'm not 10, basically. So I'm like stimming, I think. Like, actually hike. I just can't sit still for a second. Whoa, let's take a second. I've been recording for too long. Okay, so I don't really know. Like, I just feel like we became friends at the end of the school year. This looks really like on purpose. I just can't not be doing something with my hands when I'm recording. So I will stop. So yeah, basically like we became friends at the end of the school year because he liked Hasbin Hotel and I liked Hasbin Hotel, and like told me secrets. So you know, I'm just like, yeah, love secrets. Everyone tells me their secrets. I know so many things about people I shouldn't and I don't actually care about. Yeah, I don't really know like why we became friends, but I took him out to go ice skating with me, and he was just really rude. Like, he was swearing in front of children. He littered, and I got really mad when I told him to pick it up. It was just kind of pathetic behaviour, in my opinion, because it's like, why am I paying with my money to take you somewhere, and then you're acting like that and dressing like that? Not the insult to his clothing or anything, but he was not dressed for the occasion. And then we saw someone from our school walk past, and he dragged me off the ice rink to hide. He didn't want to be seen with me. So, love that. Love that for us. Love that for us. My gosh, bestie blues, loving that, loving that. No, I did not like that at all. That's like kind of a minor situation I went into better on the YouTube show, but I'm not going to go into it anymore because you know, don't want to do that. Second situation. How did the situation start? So a dude made an account posting. So I wasn't friends with the girl. Heike did not like the girl. Do not like her. I think she got a year 7. She got the year 7 that called me a fag. Jumped by a year 8, and like her and her year 10 friends watched what happened. That's not why I don't like her, because I actually don't care. Like, it's a bit sad that you couldn't do the jumping yourself, but yeah, it's like she deserves to be jumped, so I don't really give a crap. Yeah. So someone made a video posting crash outs that she had, and I was like, I took a screenshot, sent it to the girl, like, do you know what's going on here? Because if this isn't you, like, what's going on? Went onto the video, asked who this was. Kid from my school. You know what? I'm gonna name drop him because I don't like him, Joey. Like, Joey's a freak. Okay, this is gonna take a second. Basically, if I go into like detail, it's gonna take way too long for the video. But I will go into detail for you guys because I love you guys so much and I don't care how long the video is. Also, this needs to be wiped off my face soon. Yeah, basically, loads of Snapchat group chats. First one was him asking her, like, you said I could post it, blah blah. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, yes you did, blah blah. The dude I was friends with at the time, who I was skating with, was just calling him fat. It wasn't like the same. It wasn't like, I'm not gonna say like I wasn't calling him fat. He's a morbidly obese year 7, but I was like not saying the same insult every 5 seconds. Because I was, you know, creative with my words. He's just like, if I pick you up and run down the stairs, you'd hit people like a bowling ball. And he said it like 7 times over the span of 2 days. I was just like, get an original comment. And that sounds really mean because I know like me having like creative comebacks is mean, but like he kind of deserved it. He called me a slut, so like really upset about that. Yeah. So I thought the beef was over. He blocked me on everything, left 2 group chats, screen recorded everything, screenshotted everything, then left the group chats so we couldn't like get the screen recordings of what he said back. Then did it again, right? And he was only sending voice notes, so when he took screenshots, we wouldn't be able to see what was going on. So annoying. like, yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, when he took the screenshot and showed them people, they wouldn't be able to see what he was saying. He could just lie about it. So rude. So rude. So disrespectful. He's so... Oh, my God. I guess so that was the day before I went into school. Next day I came into school, ready to fight him, because I told him I would. He, proceeded to get me added to a group... Begging my elder. Begging on his hands and knees. Please add me to a group chat with my real life name. I was like, yeah, add me to one. He's like, you dirty little slut. What? You're 11. I will actually attack you. Like, whoa. My heart was pounding. I was like, what did you know, friends, like, something snitching. I was like, what did you just call me? I'm sat there on my phone, screaming into my microphone like a little fiend, pacing around the room, having a whole mental breakdown in the middle of this classroom. Like, who do you think you're talking to? You're an obese fat cunt. Your mum doesn't love you. Your mum doesn't... Yeah, and then he started bringing up my mum. I'm like, your grandma? My grandma's gonna jump your grandma. This is generational beef. You know what I mean? Children's argument. Next day, so he hadn't added to 3 more group chats before. He was in 7. He was in 7 group chats with me that day, and he left all of them. Refused to just send voice notes cussing me out. Called me a monkey. So I also have a sticker of my cousin on Snapchat. I've deleted Snapchat now. Of her going like, if I'm editing, I'll insert the picture here. But yeah, he stole the sticker for some reason and started sending it back to me. And I was like, you do realize that's a 10-year-old girl, you little freak. He's like, no, it's not. I know who it is. I was like, you do not know her, because that's my cousin. He's like, no, it isn't. Can you not see the picture take it? I was like, bro, I do photography. Actually, just shut up. Just shut up. But I didn't come in the next week because, respectfully, after that Friday, I was done with that school. I'm not doing my last week of school. Over the weekend, on the Sunday, he sent all the screenshots to the school and the police, saying that I threatened to kill him in his sleep. I'ma be so for real. I have sent threats before when I was in year 7, when I was young, and I didn't really get how severe they were. I have not sent one to anyone since I was like 10. Like, I've not been on that game anymore. I'm not in that lifestyle. Sure, I was bullying him and I was being mean. I wasn't even bullying, because he was the one asking me to get added to the group chats, which I found really weird. He was the one initiating all the contact. But yeah, I guess he got really upset about it over the weekend because he was scared I was going to come in on Monday and beat him up. So he sent them to the school and the police. The police didn't do anything about it because they're digital threats and they could see that he's initiated the content and he's sending feedback. He's given... I don't know how to explain it. Like, he wasn't like just being abused. He was clearly like going back and forth, and if the police can't see the entire story, because none of us have, like, I left the group chats after he did, so they didn't have my messages. He had my messages, but they didn't have his messages, so they couldn't see what he was saying to me. It was a whole thing where it's like back and forth, 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 and they could see that he was initiating that back and forth. It was like, you know, like you chuck a ball against the wall, and like obviously the ball's gonna come back. So he was chucking things at me, and obviously I was dishing it back, and he was kind of sat there taking it because I think he was just trying to get me in trouble. Because, yeah. But he called me monkey, called me a fag. Like, a lot of slurs. A lot of slurs came out of that kid's mouth. A lot of slurs. Yeah. A lot of them just, like, basically tried to demean me as a woman and was like, oh, you fucking whore and blah, 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 sucking for a living. I was just like, what? What? What did I do? Like, what? Like, I thought the beef was over yesterday. Why are you dragging beef and then not coming to school? But yeah, I didn't go in there next week because, one, I had an RJ because the school got the messages. And obviously, they need my mum to tell them I had an RJ, but they didn't even ask me for my side of the story, which is crazy work. So you guys are going to punish me without even knowing what he said back to me. You know how crazy that is? You know how crazy that is? And keep in mind, I was going throughout the school, like, telling people, oh my god, she's literally harassing me. Because he's made 6 new accounts. 6 new accounts. To then add me on Snapchat and text me. And then he was stalking my TikToks, liking all my TikToks. I've deleted TikTok now too. So I'm just like, I'm not dealing with you. I don't have time to be arguing with a sad little 11-year-old. Like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time. I don't care. Like, this is how I left my school, by the way. This is how I left my school. My last few days were ruined because of him. Okay, so, after that, obviously, I didn't go back in, but So I think it was the week. So after that whole week of me not coming in, obviously something had been going on. Things had been bouncing back and forth. I had removed my friends the day after the second I finished ice skating because I knew I wasn't going in that next week. So everyone was removed. I've changed my number. I've got new. I've not YouTube. But I've got rid of all my socials. Like people can't find me anymore. I had Snapchat on that weekend, but I deleted the Snapchat afterwards. I'm pretty sure because he'd been telling this girl, his friend, that I was like I wanted to fight her. I didn't even have beef with her. I didn't have beef with her. I had like just got back from ice skating. That no. So this was the 20. This was the 13th, I think. Yes, this was the 13th of December. I deleted Snapchat that night, so this was before my last week of school. Yeah, okay. So she added me on Snapchat. Obviously, I've added her back because I was like, "Oh, you go to my school. Maybe you have something to tell me. Are you okay? Do you need help? What's going on?" Because it's like little girl, like one of my younger, not even one of my young, but a younger. I was like, "Okay, I'll add you back because why wouldn't I? Like, I ain't got beef with you. What's going on? Like, it's not like nothing's bad's gonna happen if I add you back." She sent me a paragraph saying, "Oh yeah, so Joey's been telling me you want to fight me. Yeah, you want to fight me then? Go on, do something." I'm sat with my 10-year-old cousin and my 12-year-old brother. I'm sat there like, what? You know, if it was like trying to watch Has Been Hotel with these kids because I don't know, I'm just corrupting like that. I don't know. We watched season 1, not season 2, which isn't even better, but like season 2 was so good. Season 1 kind of crap compared to it. And season 1 was a lot more. Probably shouldn't be watching that one with the kids. Season 2 was less like biggie, but you couldn't understand. Like I had to show them season 1. Yeah. So I'm sat there. You know, if you're just staring at your phone, like I'm not even gonna argue with you right now. So I was like, I said to back, you're really gonna contact me right now on a weekend while I'm sat with my youngest. Are you really gonna do that? She's like, oh mate, oh come on, you know, no, because Joe's doing this. I sent her 7 voice notes in a row. 7 voice notes in a row. Being like, oh yeah, I'm literally with my siblings right now. I'm literally with my baby cousin sibling right now, and you're texting me right now saying that you want to fight me. Are you actually okay in the head? Because I've still got a whole week left of school, and like I will come in, and you know, miss days that like I don't know what you're trying to start right now. Because like, if she wanted to fight me because she thought I wanted to fight her, you do you. But you do not contact me without any screenshots, any proof, and start harassing me on my phone out of school hours. Because I don't care, I'll beef you on school hours. But the second I get done to my weekend, they've had to contact me while I'm with my siblings, and they've had to hear me send those voice notes. Crazy. So I've just pulled the whole guilt trip here. I'm just like, so yeah, you're really contacting me right now when I'm with my little siblings. You really want to fight me? Like, do you actually want to fight me though? Because you even know what's happened. You even know he's called me a monkey. He's done this. He's like, oh, I didn't know. So you don't know. You don't know the whole story. You don't know what's happened. So you've contacted me on my cellular device to harass me out of school hours for no reason. After he sent them to the police and to the thing, like he's trying to start more drama in your name, so he can't take the blame for it. Do you know how crazy that is? She's like, yeah, but just like mumbling into like sending like really boring little texts. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm like, girl, you're like one of the only kids there that I think that's actually gonna go places. Like, I literally said that. I'm like, girl, you still have time to get out of that skanky place. None of the year 11s are. None of the elders are going anywhere. You're still like year 7, year 8. You're not like you've still got a year or two to like get out of there. And she's like, what you think? I was just like, shut up. Like, so then I sent her one last voice note. I was like, I'm gonna remove you now because I'm with my little brother and my little cousin, and you're contacting me to fight me. Do you know how crazy that is? And she was like, yeah, okay. And then I removed her. And I was like, because I'm not gonna start arguing with someone in front of my like little siblings and cousins. That's such a bad role model. Everyone already hates me in this family, and I'm just like, I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be like putting them on as like, oh yeah, some girls hits up my friend, I'm gonna start beefing them in front of everyone. No, I'm not gonna be doing that. I'm gonna tell you, I find it pathetic that you're contacting me out of school hours and you've waited until a weekend to text me, and I find it even worse that you've had him give you my Snapchat because my Snapchat is literally like not English. That sounds wrong, but like it's a Japanese name because of like a My Hero Academia OC, and for a while I was going by Kurenai Misili as like main alias, and then I realized people were like, "Are you like a weeboo or something?" Like one of the people that want to be Japanese or something. Like how, like, British people always want to be Japanese. I'm just like, no, I just like the name Kurenai, and it had a really weird meaning. I was like, it was my Hero Academia OC, okay? So now I'm Kitty on everything because obviously Kitty is not like, I'm not stealing Japanese culture. For the record, before anyone says it's not Japanese, I googled it. Like, I did research behind the name, but as far as I'm aware, it is a Japanese name. So I'm sorry. Like, it's not even, I think it's a color. Like, Kurenai means crimson, and it's like she had a blood quirk at the time I'd made it, and the name doesn't really work now, so I need to find her new name. And I've got like Aiko Duromai, but Aiko. I don't even know why. I think Aiko is like Kurenai's love interest or something. I'm not getting into My Hero Academia lore right now, but like, yeah, it's like Japanese names. Like, you can't, like, if I'm not in your contacts and we don't have any, she's not my contacts, not my phone number, I don't follow her or anything. She's not like my relative number. So she couldn't actually get my name. Like, my name won't get popped up to you. Well, because we don't have any friends. Like, we don't have any mutual. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be recommended to her. Like, it just wouldn't have been. Like, she like I think it says from search. I don't know. It might have. I don't know if that's the right app. But like, it's just like, sorry. Every time I close my eyes, I can just see this like bright ring of light, and I'm just really pissing me off. And yeah, I'm just like, what has actually gone on? What's actually just happened to me? I just find it crazy that my last week of school I have to spend being harassed by people, and then they're harassing me on socials. It's like, why are you going out of your way to make no accounts to contact me? Do you know how sad that is? And then you're hiding. The one day he came in, bro. The day he was calling me a slut and stuff. Like the Friday I came in, he was hiding at home. He normally comes in every day, and he was hid at home. And then he said, "Come and do something then." And I was like, "Bro, you're literally at home hiding in your bed. Like, what? Like, what? You know how sad that is? Like, you're hiding in your bed while chatting all of this, and then hiding from me for like." The worst thing is, I would have done something. I was so like mad that day. I would have done something. It's like the bigger ones always come down harder. Anyways, I'm chubby. I can say that. I'm chubby, guys. It doesn't look like it. It actually kind of does. I don't know. If I want to wear baggy clothes, it looks like less like it. But like, yo, I'm not average weight. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Yeah. So let me do my little. I need to take a bite of my cheese bread quick. Okay. So I'm going to like an overall review of why I don't like school. The students are really rude. There's so much leniency. It's not helping you get to a better school. It's supposed to be a part-way school, but most kids end up staying there the entire time because the teachers don't help you. Like, your tutor or something, they're not actually helping you trying to find a new school. People are constantly vaping, smoking. I've had to ask people to not vape and smoke into my face, and they've turned around and done it. Aaron, I was thinking I went ice skating with Asma. I don't care what the names I'm thinking now because it's just rude. I'm asking you not to smoke in your face, and you're turning around directly smoking in my face on purpose while staring me dead in my eyes. Sorry, not all of us want to be skanks. Yeah, I'm hoping no one from the old school sees this. Because guys, I'm just like so kawaii and uwu, like you wouldn't have like a small thing like me, right? Rawr. I don't know. This isn't anything to do with school, but I just got to say this again because like I don't really talk about year 6 because we don't talk about year 6. But like at the end of like year 6 during the 6th holiday, someone had this like account, bro, this Delia girl. She made an account pretending to be me. Crazy work. I found videos from my YouTube channel, which was screen recording them, posting of like the cringy videos that I did on. You know, like, I post satire videos on my YouTube channel all the time. She took one of those out of context, put it on there. Her ex-boyfriend or something, like he was my male best friend at the time, who I actually ended up dating, but then like he was only dating me because I reminded him of his dead mum. So it was like, I'm not gonna go. I'm not even. I'm actually just not gonna go into this. Like, it's not enough. Like, yeah, and they're making like fake videos of us kissing and shit. I was just like, I found the account and she had put like where I live in the description, and I texted him like, we weren't even friends at the time. I was like, get your nasty off my account, because why is she making videos of me? What the actual are you guys doing? It's actually ridiculous that you think you can treat me like this. I haven't even done anything to you, little freak. Because I had a crush on him like at some point in year 6, and I asked him out, and then he sent the messages around. I feel like I only had a crush on him because he was the only black girl in my school, and I was like trying to be more. Back then, I was like really trying to be black because I don't know. I was like talking to my dad like back then, like I shouldn't be, but like just like between year 6 and year 7, like I was like talking to him, and it was like he's like proper black. So I was like, I was just trying to be cultural, and I feel like he was kind of chopped. You know what I mean? Like I don't even count it as a relationship because it wasn't really a relationship. It was more of a I just wanted to be dating at the time, and he wasn't like actually involved in me. He just wanted like someone that like I don't know. He asked me out the second time, and that's when we started dating. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, this video's taking like a really weird turn, but yeah, this video took me really long. I'm gonna have to edit it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I thought I just like snorted one of my piercings there. Yeah. I need a thumbnail. I need a thumbnail. I don't have a thumbnail. What's a cute thumbnail, guys? There we go. There's the if that's not the thumbnail, I don't care. I still like. Sorry, this is off topic again. I just like chuck fake gang signs up at people in my school, and they get like really offended. They get so offended. They get so mad. It was like, not even funny. Like they'd be like, "Why are you fucking gang?" I'm like, what, bro? I'm just doing it. And there was this man standing at the train station doing this, and one of the kids from the school started copying him. I was like, "Man, you're disgusting." And he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, mate, who you're talking to, that's so disgusting that you're copying an autistic man. What's actually wrong with you?" Like, how do you know he's autistic? I was like, "He's got a sunflower on your door." And he's like, "Does that mean he's autistic?" I didn't say that, but I was like, "Yeah, yeah." Yeah, I hated that school. Bro, I hated that place so much. The teachers were so rude. I know 2 teachers that smoked weed on campus with the kids. I'm pretty sure weed's illegal in the UK. Yeah. So I guess that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done a video like this in a while, but I know they used to get really much. They used to get views, so I'm hoping this will get views too. Cause I wish I could give you guys the name and location of the school, and you could just like blow it up. I'm joking. That is a massive joke. I did not mean it. For legal reasons. For legal reasons. I didn't mean it. But like, yeah, it's a skanky school. I hated that place. I can't believe I was there. I actually can't believe I was there. Like, some of the kids, like, we had dyslexic kids, obviously, but we had some kids that weren't dyslexic that couldn't even spell their own names. What? Like, I'm not going to shame someone if they're dyslexic, but how do you not know how to spell your own name at 15? And he didn't even have a learning disability, he didn't have autism or anything. He's been tested for everything, he just didn't know how to spell it. It's like, that's what excessive drinking and weed will do to your brain if you just did it since you were like 8. So now have I got a booger? Like, I don't know. But now I've finished being a judgmental bitch for the last like hour and a half. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I've got important things to do, totally. And I'm hoping I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.